It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chase Anderson is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Herrera.
Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Man, this team is hot right now. They blew them out Game 1. I mean, it was ugly. So they're doing everything you're asking right now to have done. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. So striding forward now, tonight, Scott Kingery, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. In there, no balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, left fielder.
Standing in, number 17. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. A high fastball is in there. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Phillies down in order, and now the Brewers will get. Drew Hutchison, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's been pretty unpredictable, inconsistent, I guess is probably the best word to put it. Look, he's got a career ERA over 4, but he continues to make starts. So that's the positive of it. We'll see today who we get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde.
These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, man, I mean, they have not played well the first 4 games. I mean, they're 0-4 on this road trip, and you just got to put it aside and focus on winning 1 game at a time, and maybe that philosophy applies more importantly today than any other game they've played.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. Chopped weakly to the left. Franco gloves it, and he's retired here, 1 away. In is Christian Yelich. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's given us good signs. The first 3 hitters, he's gotten ahead of. If he does that, it could be a great night.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Nick Williams. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Got him. Here's Carlos Santana now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Carlos Santana.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Ball 2.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Now, into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Another one. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
In now, Maikel Franco. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, number 7. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is in there.
Batting 6.
Here's Brock Holt now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this is a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Franco trying to get there. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The 0-2 delivery. Chopper fouled off to the right. Kingery is right there. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Catcher.
And I'm looking at third base at Maikel Franco. Talk about making plays. He can come in, make the bare hand. He dives to his left and right, and a tremendous arm to complete the play. This kid's special.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Batting 8.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kingery is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Now batting, J.P. Crawford. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. J.P. Crawford becomes the first out of the inning. Andrew Knapp comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 33.
Digging in, Drew Hutchison. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. 0-1 count and the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. I'm guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies digging in, Chase Anderson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Chase Anderson.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped.
Let's play ball.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he pops it up. Franco just to the left of the mound. 2 down.
Now batting,
standing in, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Williams. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Gone in order of the Brewers. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing to take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Odubel Herrera becomes the first out of the inning. Scott Kingery is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target. 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Striding in once again, number 17. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball's too high here, 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Ready for another chance. Travis Shaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 21.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at the dive. He's up with it. The throw. Wow.
Now batting, number 7.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 7. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Right fielder number 16.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Domingo Santana. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing. But make him work a little bit.
2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. This is line to left. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Santana rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they so stepping in, Nick Williams. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust it back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
First baseman
Carlos Santana is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Third baseman number 7.
Digging in to try it again. Maikel Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back with more on this Saturday night. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Swinging a ball chop foul down the left side. Shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. No problem here, 1 away. Now to the plate, Chase Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing, and it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Herrera's there. 2 gone.
The center fielder number
in now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kingery ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, J.P. Crawford comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Yelich will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Into the windup and the pitch. Andrew Knapp is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santana moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Drew Hutchison. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A wave and a miss. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without a... In is Christian Yelich. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6. Hit down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. Hit hard towards center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding. Second baseman playing double play depth. He shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Stepping in now, number 7, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. None out, runners at first and second. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there.
Number 16,
into the box, Domingo Santana, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Brock Holt. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Williams. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he's safe.
The catcher,
digging in
20.
once again, Jonathan Lucroy. A hit in 2 tries so far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Herrera. Gone!
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Chase
Ready once
Anderson.
again, Chase Anderson. Getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one. And here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Scott Kingery is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Number 17.
Number 17 is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Santana is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The left fielder, number
Action
22.
in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Yelly.
He's set and the pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Digging in to try it again,
baseman,
Travis Shaw. He singled his last time up. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Herrera's there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 7. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Swing and a looper to left. Crawford into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Nick Williams. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. He's feeling it out there.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Now batting,
number 71 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 71.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled off into the seats behind first.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Michael Franco is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Michael Franco goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Santana shading to his right, and that retires the side. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Francisco Rodriguez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Now playing
Tyler Wade is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Line drive to center field. Pereira has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter number 15, second baseman.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Now a flare out to left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 20.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening, really swinging the bat.
Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. To short, hit hard, reined in, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Knapp. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Corey Knebel comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this. Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, It was just a little out of the zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Andrew Knapp is retired to kick off the ninth. Tyler Wade is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Philadelphia, good night.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it.